in a country that's calling us criminals, a country that is abducting us, a country that has become lawless.
During the Gen Z protests, Haniffa, we are very, very proud of you and your team. And before we invite you, we want to invite one of our lawyers, Ndego Njiru, here, because they say prevention is better than science. Preventing war is also creating peace. Because we know with JKIA, they say a lot of Kenyans are not at peace. With what has happened with Shisha, a lot of Kenyans are dying there. They don't know peace. But also with the sale of Ketraco, a lot of Kenyans are not peaceful at all. But we have gotten orders in court, and our leader is also leading us in court. Apart from the political front, there's the legal front. And Ndego Njiru, on behalf of our legal team, please congratulate our leader.
Thank you very kindly. Your Excellency, kindly allow me to pass my congratulatory messages to you for having been recognized worth to receive this award. We are a country of 50 million plus, but in that population, you and your colleagues were singled out. And you are told that it was subsequent to a rigorous research. Therefore, it is not by chance, it's by merits that you have received the award. Permit me to equally state that this country is ailing, the country is sick. It requires a surgeon and a political surgeon. A surgeon will be precise to addressing the issues ailing this country. And we all understand that the issues ailing this country is the issues of lawlessness and the disregard of the rule of law. We need a leader who is going to restore this country back to the rule of law. And that leader, in my own view, and in the view of the majority of the Kenyans, is you, His Excellency Kalonzo Musyoka. If we are able to get the country back to the rule of law, we'll not speak about issues of accountability. If we get this country back to the rule of law, we'll not speak about the issues of transparency. If we get the country back to the rule of law, issues of abduction and extrajudicial killings will be the issues of the past. Issues of disregard of the views of the people will be a thing of the past. Issues of corruption will be the issues of the past. Your Excellency, I have heard the Bible says that happy are the peacekeepers. But where we are going, we require much more than peace. We require aggression. Thank unto you that you are vigorously aggressive to defending the integrity and the sovereignty of our country. I wish to thank you for, once more for having taken the lead in the Adani's case, that you've come out to protect the sovereignty of our country, symbolized by the JKIA. JKIA is ours and nobody can twin us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And as we invite the next speaker, who is also one of the nominees for the award, we congratulate His Excellency. And if I want to congratulate you also, to congratulate Okio Mtata, Senator wangu kutoka Busia, aliyeleta matata sana for Finance Bill 2023 and 2024. We also congratulate Professor Lumumba, mwalimu wangu. They were also found to be worthy of this award. And as Haniffa comes, just to assure you and all Gen Zs that this team chose not to join the broad-based government of Zakayo. This team stands with you in seeking justice for your colleagues, over 60 who lost their lives. This team will stand with you as Zakayo seeks to bring back the infamous 2024 Finance Bill. We will be with you. Please come and say a word. And congratulations once more on our behalf. Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm sorry I'm so late. I want to congratulate His Excellency Kalonzo. Congratulations so much, you deserve it, you deserve more than this. Thank you so much for standing with us. It's really a breath of fresh air when we have such group of people, such honorables, and standing behind us in a country that's calling us criminals, a country that is abducting us, a country that has become lawless. Everyone is losing their minds here. We are losing our minds. Honestly, it's become really hopeless. So it is genuinely heartwarming when we have you, such people, recognizing this, standing with us, standing by what is right. Standing by us means standing by what is right, honestly. So thank you. It means a lot. Congratulations, Your Honorable. And please help us take this country back. Help us bring sanity back to this country, and for the sake of everyone we have lost. And since we're talking about peace, peace goes hand in hand with justice. There has to be justice too for peace to be there. People have been murdered. Our comrades, the 60 plus people who have been murdered, people are kidnapped, they are abducted every single day, and nothing happens. And I would like to personally make this statement that anyone that comes to abduct someone, we should be treated as a criminal. The way this country is going, officers don't identify themselves and they do whatever it is they want. So it's taking our country to a pit of lawlessness, and I'm sorry, but we can retaliate with that. So please help us bring sanity to this country. Congratulations, courtesy of CMA and CBS of Kenya. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I think I could just respond. I want to quickly respond to those messages of goodwill and congratulations. And congratulations to you, Haniffa. You make us very proud. And so, on abductions and extrajudicial killings. For Kenyans who may not understand that legal terminology, extrajudicial killings simply means that you take the lives of Kenyans contrary to the law. And there's criminal law which establishes how somebody can be hanged. And I remember one time I was responsible for the Ministry of Home Affairs under Mzee Kibaki, and I was brought a list by the Director General of Kenya Prisons, and the list had over 3,000 people on the death row. The death row ni wale wanangojea tu kunyongwa. You hang by the rope, the judge will say, hang by the rope until you are dead. Pronounced dead. Anybody who takes life other than in accordance with the law is actually committing a crime themselves. But I can tell you, Mzee Kibaki and I looked at that list. We said, nobody has the right to take anybody else's life. Even Mzee Kibaki, who could have signed, decided to commute those sentences to life in prison. What we need to do, our legislators, is you now have to define what is the meaning of life in prison. What is the meaning of life imprisonment? I think is one issue which is outstanding. In Rwanda, they do not have a capital punishment under the constitution. By the way, the example of Rwanda is also worth following, CMA, because they have the gacaca courts, where to decongest the prisons, as your colleague has just said, you get people sitting, they get gacaca courts, they dispense quick justice. Those who have to forgive each other, forgive, they embrace, they cry together, and the society gets healed. Here in Kenya, it is punishment after punishment, breaking people's nerves and hearts. Abductions continue even as we speak, because they look at those agencies who are sending what, wherever, and here we are referring to data protection, which is also getting violated, and they follow young people, they abduct them, they kill them. You will not go unpunished. And that does not mean I'm not a peacemaker. We are told here and clearly, you cannot have peace without justice. Yeah, and you can also have development, as the late Desmond Tutu say, without no development without peace as well. So these things are not contradictions. The times we live in are perilous times, and Kenyans are feeling it. We want to tell Kenyans, you are not alone. Broad-based, we heard over the weekend that kuna wengine wanaperemende, so I called it bread and peremende-based government. But that's okay, it's our country. That is not name-calling. You can be sure that you will never get from this awardee stone throwing. We will throw stones from our heads. Maybe sometimes we can do so with sharp criticism, but we will not take a panga and hurt a Kenyan. We will not get a stone and hit a fellow Kenyan. That is the message to the leaders. So let us be very sharp about this. Once again, thank you. Thank you, my brothers here and young Gen Z here. Kamau, according to me, broke a world record here, Kenya. He drove from here to Luanda and drove back on Saturday. Young man driving himself. They have energy also, and they talk like Haniffa. They don't follow any protocol. They just tell you as it is. So may God bless our country. Kama kuna maswali 1 or 2 we can take. Kama hakuna, yes sir.